Hey fam, how's it going? Hope this video finds you doing well. If not, well, let's see what we can do about that, okay? If you don't know me, my name is Amy. Hello, it's nice to meet you. TLDR, this video is not what I originally planned for this week. This is going to be a video to remind you that it's okay to be an advocate for yourself. I'm about to slip into Auntie mode, and I'm going to get very passionate. And I'm gonna mean every single freaking word. All right. So if that's not for you, I'll see you next time. Just so that you know, we're gonna end it on some memes because that is a language of love on this channel. Thank you, thank you. But either way, if being auntied out isn't for you, that's cool. I'll see you next time. Wish you the best. You should still take care of yourself though. Alrighty then. So we're gonna keep these lovely scenic views going to kind of hopefully balance things out, because I'm serious. I get really passionate about this shit. I feel like a figurative bomb was just dropped on me, fam. I was playing EverQuest 2 with a guildie that we've been playing this game together for over a decade, right? And he just informed me that not only does he have diabetes, he hates going to the doctor, doesn't want to do it. It ends up costing like hundreds of dollars in the end, and hasn't checked his numbers in over a month. Of course, this is when a motorcycle goes by. Fuck yeah. I'll try to take care of that in editing, no promises. But he hasn't had insulin, nothing. Hasn't bothered. Hasn't seen his doctor in over 6 months. And me, being that mama bear caregiver type of bitch, fam. And then he's like, okay, I'm going to bed. And the motherfucker logs. If you're watching this, you little shit. Listen, the medical system here in America fucking sucks, alright? Most of us hate going to the doctor. We can't, because it's not, for too many of us, it's not just a matter of paying that, what, maybe $40 if you're lucky copay to get in there, just to get the fuck in there, right? Then they want you to get this test done, that test, like, you know, hopefully you don't need that shit and you have no idea what I'm talking about. Just wait, there's more. Enjoy it while it lasts. Reminder, again, it's okay to take care of yourself. It's okay to be an advocate for yourself. Like beyond the, like, I feel fine. Because ultimately, like, how you feel, like, that's all you know, right? So it may not be the best indicator. And what else do you have to compare it to, right? Other than, like, being a smoker and being like, yo, stairs and hills suck ass these days. I don't like it. Yeah, I just admitted that I spent most of my life as a smoker. Moving on. I still smoke weed. Moving on. Like, how often do you assume, well, this is what it's like for everybody, right? Dude. How many of us have gotten caught in that loop, right? I've known of folks who suffer from chronic migraines, and they didn't speak up because they thought that that's what everybody was going through. Yeah, there are those of us where chronic pain is just an unfortunate part of life. That's very much so, putting it lightly. I mean no disrespect, because quite frankly, I'm right there with you. But generally speaking, it's just not necessary, fam. It's not necessary. Like, when you live in a country, because America certainly isn't the only one that's fucked, am I right? Like, where you hate going to the doctor, you hate dealing with it. No, don't call an ambulance. Holy shit, I can't afford that. Like, it's a business in this country, right? Just like the freaking educational system. We got big pharma, all that shit. Like, it's such a hassle. It's such a headache. It's such a reminder that our government doesn't actually give a shit about us, right? But, like, in the way we're raised, whether male, female, whatever the fuck, all that groovy shit. Like, how many people have we known throughout our lives? Our parents, our aunts and uncles, our grandparents, our elders, you know, the folks that we learn from first, our teachers, our bosses, you know, eventual bosses. Like, there's so much that we pick up from them to just walk it off. Just, I mean, dude, the generation of, like, well, for me, it's my parents, for others, and maybe your grandparents and such, right? Where I used to work in a bookstore where we also would buy things from people. And when giving them the offer, a certain, like, generation on up, the response would be like, well, it's better than a poke in the eye. Well, it's better than a stab in the gut. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, why are you so freaking violent? Why is everything about pain, yo? Like, what is going on there? That's the way things are for people when they're growing up. That's how they're raised to think. That's what they're raised, the implications they're raised under, right? There are so many Americans, so many people, because like I said, America's not the only one that's fucked, am I right? That we hate going to the doctor. We hate dealing with this shit, or to give a shit about yourself, even an iota, is to be selfish. Like, come on. I want better for you. I want you to know that you shouldn't be in pain. Even if you think nobody gives a fuck, even if you think you're just a rat bastard and you don't deserve love, you don't deserve care, even under those circumstances, like, even if it's true, and you're just, you know you're an asshole, because those people exist too. Like, you're still probably a part of someone's day, huh? Aren't we creatures of comfort? You think that's not going to affect someone if you're just not there anymore? It's gonna be weird at the very fucking least, okay? Know that. My dad used to be really bad about remembering to take his medications. And I was like, always trying to come up with ways to help, you know, ways to help remind him and stuff, because our schedules could be off and I wasn't always awake. First thing, you know what I mean? And I finally hit a point where I was like, what would you say to me if I had these medications in my life that were imperative? What would you say to me if I was like, I mean, you know, sometimes I forget. Fam, from then on, if I would ask him, have you taken your meds today, Dad? The answer was always yes. I never had to repeat that shit to him. So he did me right, or did right by me at some point, you know what I mean? Man, I just made it sound really bad. He was a good dad. He definitely tried. He had his faults. He was human, but he definitely tried. And we ended on the best of notes. So, hey, anything that needed to heal, we fucking healed. So, but I know that not everyone has someone in their life to remind them of certain things, to go auntie on them, to advocate for them. One person I dated a few years ago, we began dating at like the beginning of November, right? Picture it. Seattle, 2014. Freaking, we started dating the beginning of November, and about the end of January-ish, he winds up just in excruciating pain, right? Goes to the emergency room. He was living in an area of Seattle called Capitol Hill. Goes to the emergency room and is basically treated like an addict. And then, you know, I can't remember, like, if they're the ones who originally prescribed him the muscle relaxers or whatever the fuck, right? But the main thing was go and see your primary doctor, right? And his primary doctor pretty much continued that bullshit. Throughout, we were together for 1.5 years, and most of that relationship, at least a year of it, he was in pain. You know, like when you're in pain, you don't want to go out and do things. You don't really have a life, right? Life becomes very fucking simple. Because there's only so much you're capable of. Like, I suffer from chronic migraines. Dude, the brain controls the body, dude. Like, what the fuck? No. I'll just leave it at that, okay? Because this one isn't about me. That's just me trying to let you know I'm not gonna just do the hollow, yeah, okay, yeah, I hear you. I understand. In my own way, I understand, okay? Finally, you know, at least a year later, there's a morning where it just comes to a head, right? He's in so much pain. He's on the floor screaming, and I'm trying, fam. I'm trying to make him comfortable. I'm trying to help him, and I'm telling him, like, we gotta get you to the hospital. You're not alone this round. I'm with you. I'm not going to work. I'm going with you to the hospital. I will advocate for you, okay? This is not okay. You need help. Fam, some of you have probably already figured this out. This poor motherfucker had a kidney stone. A fucking kidney stone. For over a year. Are you kidding me? Dude, we started going to concerts and all kinds of shit once that was it. Like, he got his life back, right? For some people, go to the doctor. Get that help. Advocate for yourself. Because some of us, we know something's off. We know something's wrong. Something is different. And there's a big difference between that and hypochondria, right? And guess what? Some of us are hypochondriacs. We still, I'm not including myself in that, but I don't want you to feel out, you know what I mean? I don't want you to feel out, like, apart from, because you still deserve advocacy as well. All right, guess what? As far as I'm concerned, if you're breathing, you deserve to be okay. You still have options. You fucking better still have options, or I want to talk to someone. I want names and numbers, fam, okay? Like, how do you know if you don't know, right? Educate yourself. Look things up. Whatever the fuck. I'm pretty sure... Yeah, I'm digressing. Like, what am I talking... Okay, I'm back. I'm pretty sure that the reason why my guilty, this friend of mine that I've spent days and years playing this damn game with, right? Some of you started playing WoW. We've been playing EverQuest too. It's okay. We're getting new zones and X-Packs every single fucking year since release. I'm moving on from this because you don't want to hear it. I'm pretty sure he brings things up with me because he knows, right? He knows. I'm gonna be like, dude, the fuck are you telling me right now? Like, dude, go to the doctor. You know, like, he tells me that my feet aren't buzzing. Those were his words. My feet aren't buzzing. That's why I went to the doctor in the first place. I knew my feet didn't feel right. So I knew I needed something, right? And since then, he's done, according to him, a damn good job of expelling sugar from his life. And I'm just like, but there's more. And it's okay for there to be more. It's okay to do more for yourself. Okay? I want you to know that. I want all of you to know that, okay? If you take anything away from this, please know that every single time that I ask you, you know, now, today, tomorrow, next time, whatever the fuck, and beyond, please take care. Please try. I mean it. I also mean it when I say I'm trying as well. I'm trying too. Okay.